Give up yet?
Keep coming. You think your new toy got him riled up? Big thing incoming. And it looks like it means business.
Big thing. Yes.
More than that. It's absorbing the ley line energy. Quick, you need to make sure it can't get any more. Use my recalibration device. Just like before, only with lots of evil plans.
Seems to be working. Ah, there we go.
Poison.
Mm-hmm.
Scruffy's readings say that it's hiding under a tendril. Look for one that isn't attacking back.
Jesus. Wow.
Morgan is back to steal more ley line energy. Better get on the recalibration device. You know, alright, I'll let you handle it. The more
Yep.
energy it gets, the more powerful the beam when it starts attacking. That wardroom is getting ready to attack. Defense mode, Scruffy.
Give my creation life.
Excelsior! It's dead!
Cool.
Pretty useless arcane council guard since they're all cowering over there in fear.
Oh, look, Flunt survived. Oh, I mean, yay.
Yeah.
Oh, joyous day. Is it safe to emerge? You're sure? Absolutely sure there aren't any more coming? I'm sure the big one was the last one. Yes, well, the big one, as you so quaintly put it, may have friends. They won't be, there won't be any more. We successfully recalibrated all the waypoints. So as you can see, Councillor Flump, my device will save the entire waypoint network. You can thank me now and later. Was this demonstration to your satisfaction?
The waypoints are protected. Wonderful.
So, will you agree to come to the Grove Summit?
Not so fast, my muscular friend. In light of this new development, I have decided to add further stipulations to the deal.
What?
He is altering the deal.
Timey, as a
Pretty
ward
does
of the
not
College
alter
of
it any
Synergetics
further.
and Radasum, you are required to hand over all inventions for study and documentation. I hereby claim proprietorship over this waypoint recalibration device. I will hold it in trust for you until your graduation.
No! I made this on my own time, outside of Radasum.
Irrelevant. Hand it over like a good
It will be
project.
assimilated.
See you at the summit.
No, I won't let you take it.
Timmy, no!
You wouldn't dare disobey your superiors, would you? Just hand it over.
Kid, come on! Calm down and think.
Told you, it's mine.
Ah, through! After that delinquent!
Oh, Timey.
Timmy!
Ow.
And there she goes. I swear, that kid is gonna be the death of me. My bet is she's headed deeper into the desert. That means she's either in trouble now, or will be very soon. Let's go.
That looks valuable.
Oh, poor Timey.
She's got it pretty rough.
Mm-hmm. She has no idea what she's doing. We need to get after her, without a doubt. Okay, so to head out. Oh. Ain't no one got time for that. Mm-hmm. There we go. Follow Timey into dry, further into Dry Top. Oh, we need to go up the other side. The Vine Bridge just disappeared.
Means we have to do the event.
Live, my God. Live!
We're good. This spot, protected good? I feel better. Better, yes.
This is where we were, though.
Yeah, but you can't get to this bit from the other side. You have to go around in a circle because the ridge cuts in the way. And I'm following the breadcrumb trail. So
I mean, yes, we could have, because you can, because we have these things called buns.
we could, but like I said, I had to follow the breadcrumb trail. So it took me back to the vine bridge first before giving me this. So I wouldn't be able to skip ahead. Here we go.
No! Get away from me!
Okay, something very strange just happened.
What?
I don't know, I don't know. Something, it's just very strange. Anyway, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm watching a cinematic of Timmy running away. You seen that too?
No,
Oh.
I'm later on where she's already been...
Oh, right. So it skipped right to the end for you?
Yeah. And it's been moving us around the instance.
Oh, right.
Hang on,
I keep
Tiny.
getting bumped
We're
around
coming.
the instance.
Live, my puppet. Live. Strong. Glad that's over.
So tiny.
I know, so small.
Timmy, you okay, kid?
Ram, they were all
Oh,
around
she's shaking.
I thought...
Hey now. You're okay. You're fine. They're all gone. We've got your back. You're safe now.
What are they doing here?
Goddamn flunt. Can you talk to Timmy, please? I don't feel like chasing after her again. You will make sure that progeny doesn't run again. I'm wasting valuable time working on it. It's too soon. I need more time. If they want my device, they can wait I'll give it up later. Remember, Timer, this is for the greater good. Explain to me how rewarding evil, not to mention theft from promising students, is for the greater good. They're stealing my genius. You're sacrificing it to get them to the summit. Why do I have to be the one to sacrifice something, especially something this important? Okay, if you really don't want to give it up. No, it's okay, I understand. It just makes me so mad. It's just like they don't deserve my... just like they don't deserve it. It's my work, but the summit is important. Thanks, Timey.
All right. I'll do anything if it helps us get rid of Mordremoth.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
Timey, remember what we talked about.
Fine, take it. If you break it, you pay for it.
And then she goes and sits down in a huff, like, not talking to you anymore. Oh. Are you okay? I'll be fine, I just need some time. Okay, maybe the summit will cheer you up. Alright. It's Flunt, there he is.
My ears. It's good to see you.
Perhaps you're not such a bad influence. You did get her to see reason after all. Yes, I suppose I did. As long as you're coming to the summit, yes. Yes, I'll be there. I can't promise I'll agree to anything you propose, but I'll be there. I give my word. And we all know how reliable your word is.
Yeah.
Said without snark. I'm glad you are here. Kid's stubborn, but, well, I can relate. Me too. You got this? I need to get to the Grove to prepare for the summit. I'll take Timey to the Grove once she's calmed down. Losing her invention and getting cornered by the inquest really scared her. Seeing all those leaders in one place should cheer her up, though. It's going to be quite the event. See you there. Ta-da! Okay. Anything else? Nope. Cool. Onward. Travel to the Grove.
Yay!
You get to go home again.
Bestest place in the world.
It's not bad.
Shut up.
Okay, so...
I imagine it's Upper Commons Way.
yeah, probably. Yep, looks like it. Okay, see you there. Okay. The summit.
You seem uncomfortable being back home in the Grove, Blossom.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures.
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True. You are only one among her thousands of children. Not as dear to her as her firstborn, like our heroic Pack Marshal.
It may be wiser to focus such commentary on someone without a violent criminal history, Countess.
Wagon thinks this is a good time to be in the Grove.
Makes a very convincing Sylvari.
She
Greetings.
has that back piece with the leaves
Oh
coming out of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, the one you saw on that other player.
Yeah.
Interesting. Greetings, stranger. I'm all abloom with delight at meeting so many different people. Countess, I know it's you. You've always been the clever one. Well, I beseech you not to give away my little secret. It's for the Queen's security. I'll leave you to your pretense, but first, has Canuck been behaving? Absolutely, he's the perfect companion. If his tongue ever stops wagging, I'd die of surprise. If you have any trouble with him, you let me know. I'm sure the Countess appreciates your offer, but you can rest assured that I do not intend to cross any line she hasn't asked me to cross. You better not. Don't worry, my friend, I have far more painful threats to hang over his head than the edge of your weapon, but I do appreciate your thoughtfulness. A pleasure as always, Countess. Especially when you're telling us how, threatening and menacing you can be. Goodness me. Anybody else hanging around? Here's Timmy and Bram and Marjorie and Rox.
They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is. They'll be here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a part.
Agreed. We may not be able to speak at all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
This envy of your older siblings ill becomes you.
Speak to any of them? Nope.
I'm behaving.
I think you overestimate the value of being first. A wind-fallen fruit has never appealed to me.
What else is there to talk to first?
You do keep those blades of yours clean, Countess.
Forgive me.
Somebody over here.
Such potential in you.
Petal? I fear you've only employed me in order to sharpen your wit, or work on your plant puns. Why not prove me wrong and tell me your true purpose?
All in good time.
Do you treat everyone you encounter like children?
You're a delicate flower, aren't you? So easily bruised.
I have a thick skin. I also learn from my missteps. For example, you fooled me once with your illusions. So now I wonder if you're truly as young as...
Do not finish that sentence. Not here. Not ever.
At last, a substantial response.
Yes, well, you would be wise to remember your place and check that tongue of yours.
When will you tell me why you've brought me here?
I'm trying to decide if I can trust you out in the field. I mean, after that nasty business on South Sun.
Regardless of what you may believe, I was trying to free those refugees from the Consortium's exploitation. I went about it poorly, criminally, and I answered for my crimes.
Your intentions in that affair, whether noble or not, aren't what concern me. It's your failure to evade capture.
I beg your pardon.
Noble intentions don't interest me. What I need is a sharp instrument. A knife that can be employed before anyone realizes it's struck.
Show me where to cut, Countess, and I will be your blade.
Ah, Traherne. I had word of this summit from the Mother Tree. He didn't invite you. You're doing a good thing. Those of us who remember the encounter with Zaitan know how merciless the Elder Dragons can be. I applaud your effort. Your presence is appreciated, even if not requested.
Okay.
I'm only here to give you moral support and to answer any questions about the Pact's current plans. You're the one who must make the world leaders see that this is a matter of dire importance. So, what's happening with the Pact? We've regrouped and regained some of our strength after Zaitan. We've been planning to go after Kralkatorrik, but then we all heard the dragons bellow. Are you ready to take on Mordremoth? Not yet, but we will be soon. We're setting up a forward camp from which to begin the assault. I will call you at some point in the future. We'll need your special skills. I've been away. I had noticed. While I would prefer you at my side, I also know that you'd been an instrument in saving many lives. You have your own path, my friend. Who am I to say it's less important than mine? It's been one thing after another, I must admit. I suspect you may have many stories to tell, and we'll talk more soon. But for now, I believe you have a world to unite. I'm confident the attendees will listen to you. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, so...
Shh. Quiet.
There she is. Black shoes as usual.
Announcing Her Royal Majesty, Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach.
Hi, you made it.
You look beautiful.
Representing
Now go,
the Great
before
Lodge
the Queen
of
notices
Holbrecht,
you're gone.
Newt Whitehorn.
I missed you.
Me too.
And there he is. Thanks, Newt.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Councillor Flunt.
Boo!
Flint. Hope he trips on his robes.
Now, Timey. Play nice.
And finally, Smoda the Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
For the legions!
I find myself watching the crowd and thinking how easy it would be for an assassin to slip in here.
In your presence, you may proceed to the Omphalos chamber.
That's our cue. Best behavior, everyone.
Can't wait to see Flunt's stupid face when he realizes we're right.
Pardon, I'm sorry to interject myself, but I'm afraid your golem won't be allowed to ascend to the Omphalos chamber.
What? Oh,
This is for grown-ups anyway, Timing. You need to wait for us down here.
you're kidding, right?
Somebody needs to stay down here and guard our backs. We'll be vulnerable up there. I'll tell you all about it later. Promise.
You'd better remember every little detail, Bram. All right, Scruffy and I will guard the way out.
She failed. She stood up to it and bowed.
Don't mind me, I was just hanging my guys there.
That's fine. You do you.
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove. Your attendance at this critical summit is appreciated. We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary. So, without further ado, please begin.
Cool. Greetings, I'm Baldwin Cleaver. Thank you for coming. It says much about your leadership that you did. We've all been hearing about Mordremoth's awakening and the damage the Elder Dragon has already wrought. In the time that this dragon has been awake, it has been sending out vines as far as the Iron Marches. Soon Tyria will be nothing more than a giant briar patch. These vines are malicious. Take a breath and continue. Fort Salma has been destroyed, Fort Concordia as well. Their defences could not keep out an enemy that rises from beneath, shaking the very foundation of their walls and towers. We can't know where it will attack until it does. No one is safe. Our families, our people, our trade routes, most recently our waypoints were threatened. They may be again someday. This is why I stand before you to ask that you, the most powerful leaders of Tyria, link arms and armies and work together to keep one and all safe and secure. It is up to us. There's no one else. We must unite. We are all Tyrians. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordremoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we have an army of Flame Legion constantly nipping at our heels, just waiting for us to leave the Black Citadel unprotected so they can invade. And when Mordremoth has destroyed your citadel, what then? That will happen over my dead body. How can you even suggest such a thing? It already destroyed 2 forts. A friend lost her sister in one of those. You should visit us in our territory one day so you can see how the Flame Legion and Ascalonian ghosts kill our loved ones. Then perhaps you will understand why we can spare no one. Don't you have hope now that you can deal with the ghosts? Yes, I suppose I do. And that does allow me to relax one eye, but only one. You were instrumental in that experiment, and though it wasn't completely successful, I do believe we will be one day. I truly believe that the Mordremoth is the greatest threat right now. They're plant creatures. How hard can they be to fight? One good flamethrower, and with all due respect, those 2 forts were defended by Vigil and Seraph. They were unprepared, taken by surprise. In the future, everyone will be more alert and ready. I saw with my own 2 eyes how these places were torn asunder. I heard it was bad. Okay, I respect you, and that alone is the reason I'm agreeing to explore this. I make no commitment, but I'll participate in the discussions. Thank you, Imperator.
Holbrecht has its hands full with Jormag and the Sons of Sylvari. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordremoth?
I remember the day Jormag awoke and began spewing cold hatred upon my people. I've lost friends, family, and every single day it's a struggle to keep from losing more. Mordremoth doesn't care that you're too busy to fight back. It's coming. Mordremoth is not yet as close as the Sons of Sylvari. They press in around our homesteads. That's more important. If you wait until Mordremoth attacks to react, it will already be too late. I do not command an army. My people make up their own minds and follow their own legends. Then make them aware, join the discussion, and relay what you hear. That is something I can do. The hunters choose their own prey, but I can make sure they know what's coming. I know many who would leap at the chance to fight a dragon. That's all I ask.
I have Wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Why isn't the Pact handling this? Are they mired in ore?
Aren't you being a bit alarmist? What does Traherne have to say? I want to know what he and the Pact are doing about all this. It's their job after all. You've seen for yourself what the Mordrim can do, Councillor. And if I may interrupt, this Pact commander has far more knowledge about Mordremoth than I do. I'm here to learn, to listen and to consider, as you all should. The Pact is not all powerful. Sure, the Pact will do all they can, but that won't be enough. Won't be enough? Why not? You took down Zaitan. What's so different about this one? Just do it again. Zaitan was the smallest. But, you know, we lost many in that fight. The Order's numbers are reduced. Well, that's your responsibility. Many of those lost were Asura. And all the more reason to not to cut yourselves off from the rest of us. We have ample protection. Are you saying we should put ourselves on the line to protect all of you? We're safe in Ratasum. Are you? Like you were safe underground? Point well made. Though it galls me to admit it, if we hadn't come to the surface, Primordus and its destroyers would have annihilated all my people. Then you see the wisdom in joining forces with others who also want safety. For now, we will continue to study the situation and participate in the discussions with the other races. For now. Thank you, Councillor.
Much as I am loath to admit it, Ratasum has evidence of Mordremoth's insidious invasion. Its tendrils prey on the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
I don't doubt that Mordremoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority.
We are brave and strong, but we are few. For so long we've been at war. Centaurs run right up to our doorstep. Every week I send letters of condolence to families who have lost loved ones. Your Majesty, our situation is no different from any of the others. Perhaps that's true. We all have a responsibility to protect our people and see them prosper, but I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't see how this will work. What are you asking of us? All I'm asking is that you talk to one another. Talk? How will that help? I can barely get a ceasefire with the Char, and you want us to coordinate our efforts against the dragons? This is a chance to solidify relationships with the Char over a common enemy. You make a good point. Still, I cannot promise today that we will march into battle with you. If you will join the discussion, you'll find the best way to contribute. I do have a strategists and researchers that aren't needed to fight the centaurs. I can form them into a team and ask them the best way to proceed against Mordremoth. The entire world is in grave danger. We all have a role to play. Yes, I believe I see. You have opened my eyes to the breadth and depth of this threat. It's not another kingdom that is in danger, it's all our kingdoms and all our peoples. Magic is the lifeblood of Tyria. Without it, I hate to think. I will explore how my people can support your efforts. You have my word. And I don't have all the answers, but we'll find them if we work together.
I will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach. You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we... You should know I'm not on smiles.
We're under attack!
The enemy is here. Defend yourself.
Guys, we've got uninvited company down here.
Up here, too.
Time. Get in your golem and hold the lock. Send the leaders down once it's safe.
You can't! People have to let this they got here! You're trapped up there!
No, we're not. Cass, start preparing a portal. Already on it.
Okay. Let's clear out the Mordrum and get the leaders to Casmir's portal. Come on.
Refreshing.
Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Come closer, yes. I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Are you okay? What happened to you? I can't take much more. That assault was fierce. These Mordrum tore at my roots and battered my branches. And be warned, there is another Skywalker. Hey Alchemist, how are you doing? So are you like the Iron Man from that weird Marvel universe where all the characters are different animals? Yes, pretty much. How's it going, buddy? Another Mordrum? Yes, one of the most dangerous. It comes directly from Mordremoth. It draws near. If I die, you will not die today. Where is it? Tell me. Shh, listen. You will hear it approach. I will stand in its way. Tired as hell, head killing you and pissed at the hospital? Oh dear, what's happened? Everything good over there?
Casmir, what happened? Where'd your portal go?
I don't know. It was holding strong. Then all of a sudden it was cut off.
It's attacking the chamber!
Hang on. We'll do what we can from down here. Just hang on. Look for weak points when it attacks.
Oh, hello. Took your dad to the hospital last night for the abdominal pains? Oh dear. Seeing a doctor about it for a while now, all they did is run the same tests the doctor did. And when the results showed the same, they just sent him home? Jesus. Oh, I hope your dad gets better soon, dude. That's no good. Ow.
Refreshing.
Didn't even put him in a room? Jeez. That's no good. I'd be pissed off too. Boom! That fight seemed a lot harder the first time we did it.
Yeah.
The threat has been quelled for now. Oh, please come closer. Please, I must share something with you. Share something with you. I'm fading.
Are you all right? Quickly, she's hurt and needs mending.
The avatar of the pale tree is barely breathing. She does not respond. Well, you know, a bit of water, some sunlight. Okay. Anybody got any plant food?
It's not a joke.
I mean, you know. He even told them to contact his PCP and specialist doctors about it, and they straight up refused. That's terrible. I'm sorry you're having to go through all that, dude.
Yeah, it's no good.
Mm-hmm. It would appear that you were right. This attack kills any doubts I had about how dangerous the Mordemoth is. Please, if you learn anything about it, would you let me know? I'll pass along what information I can, Your Majesty. Wolf would be proud of the beating we gave that dragon. I can't wait to tell my sons about this. They'll start polishing their weapons to fight Mordremoth before I can even finish telling them the tale. You fought well, as you were running away through the portal. We'll head back as soon as we've helped these Sylvari. That's thoughtful of you, Imperator Smoda. What then? Then I have a strategy session with my tribunes. They need to know what I've learned here today. After that, I'll delegate someone to work with the other racers. That's a smart plan. I know. Yes, Imperator. I like how it's just like, I know, instead of thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Flunt, you survived. As much as I appreciate your efforts in fending off that monstrosity's attack, I'm anxious to depart this overly fragrant hothouse and relay these developments to my colleagues in Rata Sum. Don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out, dude. And you may leave whenever you like, Counselor. Now is good. Piss off, basically, is what I'm saying there.
Where's Canuck and Anise?
That's a good point. Yeah, are they elsewhere in here, perhaps? No, not over here.
I don't see them either.
So they skedaddled.
Or somebody forgot about them.
Yes. Right, I'll have a word with my guys first. Okay, none of them have anything to say. Sorry, you just sort of need to vent. No problem, dude. You vent away. More than welcome to. I'm leaving now. I find I'm eager to return to Fort Trinity to continue our preparations against Mordremoth. This reminds me of the Blight Ghast at Claw Island. Poor Lion's Arch. It has had more than its fair share of bad luck lately. Far more. There's an intelligence behind this attack that does not fit what I know about Elder Dragons. Agreed. That attack was too well timed. We need more information. Who knew about the summit? Only those present and anyone they told. Too many. Information like that leaks like water through cotton. Not helpful. Someone sent the Shadow of the Dragon after us. Who would do such a thing? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Someone with a heart full of darkness. I hope they rot.
Oh my gods. That was horrible. I'm still shaking.
Is the pale tree going to be okay?
No one seems to know. The Sylvari I talked to have never seen her like this. That dragon hurt her badly.
That Zephyrite saboteur had a note on him that pointed to an important target. A leader. Do you think he meant the pale tree?
I think he took that answer to the grave. But this dragon minion sure convinced people that this summit wasn't a waste of time after all.
Are you feeling okay, boss? You've got a strange look on your face.
What a horror that beast was. I can't imagine what it was like for you up there on the upper level. You weren't injured, were you? No, I'm fine. Everyone's standing around afraid to move, I think. They're waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's over now, they can all go home. But we can't. We have to do something about this dragon. We have to stop it. So many are dying, families are suffering, homes are being destroyed. I know. We'll make it our #1 priority. Go to the Priory and research. Cass and I will learn all we can about the Elder Dragons and their history. There must be something we can there that can help us. That was a dragon, a real dragon. I'm at a loss for words. A dragon. I know how you feel. It got away. We have to go after it. What was that thing? It was one of Mordremoth's creatures. It came to hurt the pale tree, but why did it leave? If it had stayed, it could have killed her. It may already have. She's seriously injured. I don't understand. Why did it leave? Are we going after it? What if it comes back? We don't know where it went. If it returns, the wardens will be ready. Wish we knew more. I have a bad feeling that this isn't the last we've seen of that beast. I know what you mean.
Carry on.
What happened up there? The pale tree, before she lost consciousness, gave me a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? I don't know. There was a golden light and crystals everywhere. You sure that the dragon didn't just give you a bump on the head? Positive. The pale tree showed me. It felt like a call to action. What action? What was she talking about? I'm afraid I don't know. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, the first thing is to learn all we can about the dragons. Just tell us how we can help. Cass, Jory, I want you two to go to the Derman Priory. Research is right up my alley. We'll go there straight, or go straight there. One of us will mail you when we have enough information to share. Thanks. Timmy, you need to continue your own research, but keep it quiet. Yeah, we don't want any more nosy counselors butting in and derailing my work. I'll be discreet, boss. Everyone will think I'm just doing schoolwork. Perfect. Bram and Rox, stay close to Timmy in case she needs anything. You got it, boss. What about you? What are you going to do? Decipher the vision. Tyria's future depends on it.
Very well.
Ta-da!
Playtime is over and you've passed your audition.
Oh, they're over there.
Definitely not. Where?
That looks
I
valuable.
want you to learn what
Over
about the Pack's plans.
towards the thingy. This way.
Follow them to their staging area. I need someone
Oh.
there I know who can get the job done. And I believe you may be that someone.
I shall prove you correct until we meet again.
I bet they just spawned in, because they were definitely not here before.
Yeah, I looked over here too, and they
Yeah.
weren't here.
The pale tree, is she alright? Too early to tell, she's very badly wounded. Normally I joke about how you throw a great party, but it's already falling flat in my head. Instead, I'll say that when you attract your enemy's aggression, it means you're on the right track. I just wish we'd mounted a stronger defense. Looks like I'm heading off with the pack to Fort Trinity. Her ladyship Countess Anise has given me my first official solo mission. Why Fort Trinity? Who can discern the true motives of a woman like Anise? Not I. Though I suspect it's because she wants regular updates about their activities. Try to make yourself useful while you're there, okay? And stay out of Traherne's way. And don't get in any trouble. And don't commit any more crimes. And, you know, just be good. More chit-chat from these guys? Nope, just the same stuff by the look of it. Yep. And I have mail. From Ella McKay, Trouble at Fort Salma. Greetings, Baldwin Cleaver. I'm sending a young explorer named Campbell to investigate the strange activities at Fort Salma. I know you were at the battle that claimed the lives of so many Seraph. All my other explorers are tied up with missions or preparing to leave with the Pact. I need someone I can trust to ensure Campbell's safety. Will you return to Fort Salma and meet her there? Your efforts on my behalf are much appreciated. Ella McKay. Interesting. I can't remember, is this the mysterious E who's been sending everybody letters?
I don't remember.
I guess we'll find out.
There's a free heroic booster in the gem store.
Oh, freebie. Nice.
Inventory slots are on sale too.
Ooh.
280 gems apiece.
And I have 230 gems left. Of course I have.
Of course. That's okay. I only have 40.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Moving on.
Never such amazing things as what I saw in the Mist War. I respect.
Alright, so investigate the situation at Fort Salma. Is Kessex Hills. Alright, shall meet you there.
Okay.
Some mom in one of my wife's group was trying to get help because her 15-year-old son had attempted suicide and the ER just couldn't help. Too busy, didn't want to admin the kid because they didn't want him to get sick, didn't have any resources to find him a psychiatric bed. Even those were scarce because of all converted for COVID. Oh god, yeah, it's terrible. I mean, yeah, some hospitals are so overburdened they literally cannot cope. But that's not the case everywhere. Like Alchemist just said, you know, it's like you're in a very lightly hit area. You know, I think like here at the moment, Here at the moment, I don't think our local hospital has any active COVID patients at the moment, so they can just do normal. But they also have to reserve a large amount as well, don't they, I suppose? For like future use, just in case suddenly 50 people show up and they've all got COVID. Veteran Fallen Seraphs. Okay.
I don't really like this fort. Like, none of the paths actually lead anywhere.
Yeah.
Marty? What's happening?
Belinda, I'm here. It's okay. We're okay now.
You did good, Margie. You brought my sword.
I promise I'll care for it.
When darkness overwhelms you, I'll rend your enemies before they can harm you. Until the day you die, I'll be with you. For my love for you is everlasting. Show me the sword.
She looks like she's actually from Cantha.
Like she's what?
She's from Cantha.
Hmm. Yeah, she does have that kind of look.
Jory, are you all right?
Belinda, her spirit, she fused herself with the sword.
Are you okay?
I think so.
We're here for you. Just say the word.
She thought I was a Mordrum. She was going to kill me.
Okay, not yet. Are you okay? I'm so glad you were here when we arrived. Once Jory heard her sister was here, I couldn't keep her away. That scholar's screams drew me in. When Belinda died, my world turned black. Now I don't know what to feel anymore. Belinda fused her soul with my sword. How? Why? I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Maybe this is a special blade? I just can't believe she did that. It'll be okay. Take some time for yourself. Get some rest. No. No time for rest. Cass and I were making headway to the Priory. We've got another meeting scheduled with Magister McKay. Delaying would be a mistake. We have to arm ourselves against Mordremoth. If you're sure, then go back. I need to go check in with the Pact. A big, quiet, old library is exactly the kind of environment I need right now. It'll take my mind off things. We have to get Mordremoth, my friend. We will, I promise.
I was investigating the ruins when the spirits of fallen Seraph overwhelmed me. I'd be dead now if it weren't for you. Thank you for saving my life. I'm heading to the Silver Wastes to do some research for Magister McKay. Come find me if you're ever there.
I should have waited for you. The ghosts almost got me. Why did they think I was Mordrum? I suspect it was their trauma. They died suddenly. They are confused. Poor things. Well, I owe you a debt. After this, I'm headed to the Silver Wastes to further my research. If you find yourself in the area, look me up. I'll treat you to a nice meal. I'll remember that. Food. And we have mail. Your presence is requested from Marshal Traherne. To command.
I got a copy of it too for some reason.
Oh, really?
Very weird.
Okay. We're planning our assault on Mordremoth at Camp Resolve, our new staging area in the Silver Wastes. The time has come for all to stand and deliver. I would like you to assist with our preparations here. I have a specific mission for you if you're game. The Seraph of Kryta have secured a new route to our staging area through Fort Vandal. Evidence suggests the bandits hastily abandoned the location recently. The guards posted there may know more. Please journey safely. The increased Mordrum activity is making travel especially dangerous. Cool. Okay, so can I chit-chat to you anymore? Okay, nope, same conversations. Alright, so travel to Vandal's claim and speak to the scout. Okay. Where did it spit you out?
I'm going to the waypoint.
Oh.
At,
okay
Fort
then.
Vandal.
So that's the Triforge waypoint.
Yeah. I did always kind of feel like that bit about the sword was sort of out of left field.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't seem to ever come up again, really.
I don't remember, yeah, when... I don't even remember that even happening. I mean, obviously it did, but, you know, I'm like, did this ever become a thing? So I guess it didn't. Yep. Well, it's break time, I think. Oh.
Alright.
Let me just load up all my minions first. I suppose we don't need protection in here. This is a safe waypoint, I guess. Oop. There we go. Okay, guys, we're going to take another 5-minute break. Welcome back. On we go. There we go. I was like, oh, not, you know.
We could just sit here all day.
That's it. So, which way is it? This way. Now we get to play in the Silver Wastes. Yay!
Yay!
I quite liked the Silver Wastes compared to Dry Top at the very least.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like Dry Top much better than
Really?
Silver waste. Oh yeah.
I just found
Silver waste is
dry.
just bloody annoying.
Well, it's annoying. I just found it easier to get around because it's just mostly, you know, just one big flat plain. So, well, I mean, apart from all the exploration stuff underground, but yeah. Watch where you step. Something odd is afoot. I don't know if I can take you seriously after that pun. Accidental, I swear. You really ought to watch yourself. Something here caused the Triad to vacate Fort Vandal. Good for us, maybe, unless what scared them off was worse. What are you thinking? The fort was abandoned so fast, the Triad hardly had time to collect their notes. Vines were scattered all over the place. The place looked like an awful lot like what happened at Fort Salma and Concordia. So you think Mordremoth attacked, or will attack this fort? You know, just like that. Maybe it started to, but whatever it was interested in is gone now. Either way, step lightly. Seraph are on their way to secure the fort. Alright, thanks.
Seems the way.
Queen held enough of us back to defend DR.
Here we are. The Silver Wastes.
Welcome to Camp Resolve. We're grateful for the cooperation of your respective governments in the coming
Never
assault.
seen anything like this place.
We ask that you stay on alert for the duration of your time here. We've already seen hostile action at our campground. If you're unsure,
Really love the airship designs. They're really
Yeah,
cool.
they're nice.
Talk with Marshal Traherne.
Find a place to lay those maps out and get me a couple of charcoal sticks to mark them with.
At once, sir.
Has anyone heard from Commander Frostguard? She's late.
She's dealing with a problem on her ship, Marshal. The engines need maintenance.
Tell her to get someone else to do that. I need her here.
Right away.
Traherne taking care of business.
Counselor Flunt asked that I convey his regards.
Well, that's fantastic.
You're not bitter.
Yeah, that's it. But we'll do say hi to Flunt for me. Hey, you on your way to talk to Traherne? Yeah, I'll catch up with you when I'm done.
it's an honor, Commander.
Ah, my old friends from the Order of Whispers. Oh, simpler times. Look, Traherne.
I have news.
How are things
Hey.
progressing?
The Northwest is overrun with Mordrum and strangling vines. The troops need reinforcements.
Tell Commander Quentin to ready his ship.
Yes, sir.
Everyone disperse. The commander and I need to talk.
Yes, Marshal. Everybody out. Come on, move it.
While they're dispersing, let me fill you in on what's been happening since the summit. I took what you said to heart. The fleet's arriving gradually, and we're preparing to take the fight to Mordremoth. The cities have all sent troops to fight with us, and we've begun preliminary forays into the surrounding area. I've contacted your friends from Destiny's Edge, and they've all agreed to join the battle. all but Ritlock Brimstone. I couldn't reach him. And none of the others know where that portal took him either. We're gathering as much information as we can on the enemy before we launch the main assault. We definitely need someone with your skills. So I'm glad you're with us.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. I thought you might be busy with the post-summit diplomatic concerns. Right now, the Pact is high on my priority list. I'm glad the staging base is our launch point for an early attack on Mordremoth. Before the dragon gets too strong. Exactly, we're fortifying as quickly as we can. We believe Mordremoth is west of here, or south perhaps. Its jungle seems to be spreading eastward. You have a mission for me? Oh, actually, you're putting the other dragons on hold. No choice. Mordremoth is the most imminent threat, as you've proved. The others are quiet for now, probably happy soaking up our magic. But they're awake, and that means they could erupt at any time. Are you ready for Mordremoth? We lost so many fighting Zaiten. To be honest, I'm not sure, but I'm preparing as best as I can. We're somewhat more ready than you and I were when we went after Zaiten. Calabolg worked on the risen lieutenants, but will it work on Mordrum? We have to find out sooner or later. I'm inclined to make a bold move while it's newly awakened. That's why I need you and your knowledge of these things. The more we know, the better prepared we are.
Interesting. My Calabolg doesn't look the same as his.
I didn't notice actually earlier on. Yeah, I thought his looks a little bit more, well, less viney.
Yeah.
Yours. Crossguard on yours is big. Well. And the pommel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, although I know a lot about them, there's more to learn. Primordus has been awake for over 200 years, Jormag for nearly that long. They both did great damage at first, sending out their minions. This is the stage where Mordremoth is now. The minions, I get it. You want to slow down its production of the minions. Yes, slow down, or if we get lucky, stop entirely now, before its corruption spreads too far and wide. What do we need to make that happen? I have a mission. I have a squad missing. Missing? They were on a scouting mission. They should have been back last night, but they didn't return. There are two non-pact with them. Who are they? Our friend Kaith and a diplomat sent here by the Crichton government to investigate the situation. His name is Canuck. They're both very capable, but maybe outnumbered. Canuck? We need to look for them and see if they need reinforcements. Would you be willing to lead this mission? I'll head out as soon as I'm prepared. What you did at the summit will go down in history, hopefully the turning point in the war against the dragons. I didn't think I could respect you more than I did, but after that speech, I really spoke from the heart and experience. Our only chance is to unite. Some mornings I wait for a moment. I'm afraid that when I look out the window I'll see a world destroyed. The view is so clear in my head. That's the most desolate feeling I've ever had. You carry a great weight on your shoulders. As do you, Baldwin Cleaver. This is one thing we have in common from the very beginning, such responsibility. Speaking of which, I'd better go find that missing squad. They ain't gonna find themselves. Speak to these people. Okay, Fiona doesn't want to talk. Hey, I saw you meeting with Traherne. What did he want? Do you have things to do with the Pact? Marshal Traherne is requesting my help finding a missing squad. You're the perfect choice for that. You already have a lot of experience with Mordrum. Are you going to be in charge or something? So it seems. Small squad. I'd offer to come, but I've got to make sure time is safe. She's looking for the Pact engineer to toughen Scruffy's armor. I'll never forget how close she came to dying in that inquest attack. Me neither. We showed up in the nick of time. She was so scared. I'll keep an eye on the squirt. You're going to be okay, right? Of course. I won't be alone. Shy's with me.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Rox.
Looks like your friend's coming to rescue you.
Don't you have somewhere to be? Move off.
Not to my knowledge, miss, although I suppose it's possible.
Hmm.
I've never met any of his friends.
Then what are you doing out here?
We came looking
Hey,
for
what
a
are you
safe
doing over
place
here?
to
Shouldn't
land.
you be... Who was that you were talking to? Oh, him? Just an old friend, someone I knew from my mining days. Did he know your old warband? Some of them. We all worked the same mine. I never said it, Rox, but I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
We just decided to confine him.
I'm still going through it. You and Bram are helping keep my mind off it. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to see people I knew from that time. Would it be okay if I met him? My friend of yours is a friend of mine. Not really sure anyone not really he's not really anyone. I said friend, but I mean acquaintance, not worth your time. Okay, I won't pry. Changing the subject, you had any word about Ritlock? No plan. No, I plan to head out to the Blacksmith Cell to see if they've heard anything. Or if they're planning on doing anything. That seems like a good idea. Let me know what you've found out, okay? I definitely will. Okay, I better go. Cool. Anyone else?
Too bad Timey was doing her whole thing in the background while you were doing that.
Was she?
Yeah, there was a whole dialogue sequence that went on in the background while you were reading.
I did not hear that. Ah. Bugger.
Between Timey and Master of the Sun, and Master of Lightning and Master of Wind.
Yeah. What a grumble. Okay. I got drawn over there because Rox was talking to someone. And I was like, oh, what's this? Damn. The Pactolite ants, they have everything so coordinated. Is this what it's like to be in an army? The Order of Whispers has a hierarchy, but we mostly work alone. I wouldn't make good Whispers I wouldn't make a good Whispers agent. I'm too big to be sneaky. Besides, I'm not sure I could follow orders from anyone else, though I'm beginning to see how much power a group can muster. Working together isn't a bad thing. Speaking of, where are Jory and Cass? I asked them to go to the Derman Priory and research the Elder Dragons. Oh, that's right. I hope they find something we can use. Jory's a member of the Priory, right? Is Cass? I don't believe she's in an order. She's in the Mesmers Collective. What is that, some kind of group for Mesmers? I don't know much about it. I think so. We'll have to ask her.
The dialogue for Timey and all the Masters is in chat.
Oh, right,
if
it
you
will
wanted
be,
to
yeah.
read it.
That's a good point.
It starts with, wait, I have more questions.
There we go. Alright, we'll read through this again then. Wait, I have more questions. Oh, that soldier looks like your friend's coming to rescue. That's what drew me over to Rox. I need to know, was Erin working for Scarlet? Not to my knowledge, miss, although I suppose it's possible. I never met any of his friends. We came looking for a safe place to land. Wait, you can't...
Timey
Oh,
said,
Timey
then
first.
what are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here? We came looking for a safe place to land. Wait, you can't just leave after saying that. Why would he attack you? You never did anything to hurt him, did you? Of course not. We welcomed him into our fold, but he grew violent. It started with episodes of confusion and aggression. We had just decided to confine him when... So, where's the Master of Peace now? We need to find him. Excuse me. No, wait. Why would he go off alone? We believe he's still searching for a place where we can all be safe. We saved him. We tracked Erin through the wastes and found him before he could kill your master. That was you, huh? We found Erin's corpse and assumed the master had killed him. Nope, it was the boss and me and the others too. We trapped him inside Spurbend Canyon and fought him there. We're profoundly grateful to you, miss, to all of you, but we really must go. Cool.
So the fact that they were talking about the confusion and everything with Erin, confusion and aggression, foreshadowing.
Yes. So much foreshadowing. I'm told by this delightful young miss here that you saved the life of our Master of Peace. It seems you have a knack for commanding the aspects. Aaron was out of control. He had to be stopped. I'm Baldwin Cleaver. How did the Master of Peace look when you saw him last? Was he injured at all? No, he seemed hardy. He's determined and, of course, the best among us. If any of us could survive out here on our own, it would be him. Nevertheless, you're risking your own lives to catch up with him. We fear the day will come when he will need us. We want to be there when he does. Okay, what about all your people and all those injured in the crash? We're doing this for them. For now, they can help each other, but soon we need a safe place to shelter where we can recover and rebuild. What about your crystals? Aren't you afraid they'll be looted? Oh yes, but others will collect them. This responsibility we inherited, protecting Glint's legacy. It extends to all Zephyrite. We all play our role. And the aspects of her magic? Fueled by it, she lives on the sun, wind, and lightning. Her body was overflowing with magic soaked up over thousands of years that she lived. It continues to seep out of her crystals. And you sell her crystals? No, not hers. We grow the ones we sell. A dead dragon's magic naturally returns to the world. Our grown crystals are infused with some of that magic. And the Master of Peace is looking for a safe place for you. The Zephyrite are collecting her crystals as they find them, saving them so that when we have found our new home, we can move them there and begin again. You inherited it? The Brotherhood of the Dragon was a dwarven society dedicated to Glint. Before they turned to stone, they passed the duty on to us. When was this? Over 200 years ago. At first, we were a small group, nomadic, but we lived in the desert and assisted Glint in any way we could. But then, Kralkatorrik awoke and destroyed her. She and Destiny's Edge attacked Kralkatorrik and tried to kill it. They failed, and Glint died. Her crystals are all we have left of her. We collect what we could from the desert, built airships where no one could touch us, and learned to use the aspects. Well, we won't keep you any longer. Safe journey. You look so serious. Zojja wears a similar face sometimes when her experiments are especially dangerous. What are you going to do? Going out to find Kaith and Canuck. Bram's going to take you home. Out? You mean into the wastes? Bram should go with you. What if something happens to you? I'm meeting up with and leading a packed squad. I won't be alone. I can find my engineer and then get home alone. You need to watch over me. You don't need to watch over me every second. Seriously, I'm not a baby. You two will be safer together. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. Ta-da! Okay.
There he is! Hey, stop!
And off she goes.
Chasing that engineer.
Yeah.
Rune Ingot Spitter. My name's Tiny. I'm dedicated to learning as much of what you know as I can.
Well, I'll be.
Your command of metal magical integration is...
Look at this guy's got 2 welding torches in his hand.
Your progressive layering techniques in class.
That's so. Well, what makes you think I'd teach you anything?
Because I'm the smartest, most earnest student you'll ever have?
That remains to be seen. But we can talk. A little. What do you want?
Okay, I guess they're not actually real. You see that ugly char Rox was talking to? I've never seen him before. I didn't notice. I've got a bad feeling about him, that's all. Stay alert.
I don't know that that ever manifests into something either.
No, I don't think it does. Interesting. Okay, so catch up with Kaith. So, where do we need to be? Okay.
Elderwood.
Well, she means
you
their
need
chat.
like
Yeah,
11,000 units of Elderwood.
I was gonna say, what she means their chat is stop for a moment and let me gather this. Might as well grab this Vista while I'm here.